Erica, Vice President Mike Pence outlined the impact of tax reform. He also spent a great deal of time outlining the president's work in a speech clearly aimed at rallying the base here in his home state. Pence told a crowd of about 450 people that tax reform is a, quote, middle-class miracle. He says the average Hoosier will see a pay raise of more than $4,000 per year in the coming years. And he brought up the fact that Senator Joe Donnelly voted against it. Taking a few minutes to address Indiana's pivotal U.S. Senate race, Pence issued this challenge to supporters today.
Let your voice be heard in the days ahead that remain in the rest of this year. Exercise all your rights as citizens to be active in this pivotal year. And most importantly, I want to encourage you to do what Hoosiers do so well, and that is go out and tell somebody.
The Indiana Democratic Party led a protest outside of the event this afternoon. Party Chairman John Zodi is calling the tax plan disastrous. He says it will result in an exploding deficit and rising health care costs. He and protesters criticized Pence for what they call reckless policies.
His legacy is still here in that there's still a very hostile atmosphere here towards inclusion, towards gays, lesbians, and transgender people. We're still fighting with the legacy of RFRA.
And Pence acknowledged the lives lost in the deadly school shooting in Texas today, saying that his heart goes out to the victims and their families. And he called on the rest of the country to follow Indiana's example when it comes to letting teachers in schools be armed. Up next, he is headed to a fundraiser to raise money for U.S. Senate candidate, the Republican candidate, Mike Braun. Reporting live tonight, Katie Hines, RTV6.